Good morning, children. How are you? Hope you all are safe and healthy. Be positive in this situation. Consider this is your quality time and upgrade yourself in every aspects of life. We are going to start our new session after summer vacation. We will study our Beehive book, poem 2nd, Wind. It is originally written by Subramania Bharati and translated from Tamil into English by A.K. Ramanujan. Let's see the introduction of poet. Subramania Bharati, born in 1882 and died in 1921, is a great Tamil poet, famous for his patriotism in the pre-independence era. And A.K. Ramanujan is a Kannada and English poet well known for his translation of classical and modern poetry. Children, you must have heard about cyclone Nisarga, which occurred in first week of June. And we all saw on television that thousands of trees uprooted, thousands of houses collapsed, and people become homeless. So we experience the destructive and powerful wind. Here, the poet linked the wind with our life. We all know that wind is a natural phenomenon. In this poem, the poet talks to the wind. The power of wind has been described, and the poet says that wind is destructive. He has linked the destructive power of wind to the adversities of life and says that the weak people break down, but stronger people emerge out of adversity stronger. The poem gives us an important message that we should be mentally tough and physically strong in order to survive the hardship of life. A weak person breaks down like a weak building and crumbles. We must make these destructive forces our friends with our strength and determination. Let's see the poem. Wind, come softly. Don't break the shutters of windows. Don't scatter the papers. Don't throw down the books on the shelf. There, look what you did. You threw them all down. You tore the pages of books. You brought rain again. You are very clever at poking fun at weaklings. Here, poking fun means making fun of something, and weaklings means a person who is weak. Poet says to the wind to come in a soft manner, then not to break the shutters of windows, not to scatter the papers, and not to throw down the books which kept on the shelf. But in spite of requesting, it threw them down. It tore the pages of the books, then it brought rain again. So, poet says to the wind that it is making fun to the weak things. Frail crumbling houses, crumbling doors, crumbling rafters, crumbling wood, crumbling bodies, crumbling lives, crumbling hearts. The wind god winnows and crushes them all. Here, crumbling means falling or to cause something to break. and rafter means sloping beam which support the roof of the building. Winnows means to brew grain free of chaff. Separate grain from husk by blowing on it. Here the word crumbling is repeated many times to emphasize the weak things like houses, doors, rafters, wooden structure. Bodies means animals, lives, people, children, all those break down. Like the wind god winnows and crushes them all. Here, the comparison made between people and wheat. Like we winnows the wheat to separate the grain from chaff. And here, wind god winnows the strong people, separate the strong people from the weak. He won't do what you tell him. So, come, let's build strong homes. Let's join the doors firmly. Practice to form the body. Make the heart steadfast. Do this, and the wind will be friend with us. Steadfast means firm. Here, poet suggests that wind will not obey us. So, as the adversities, bad circumstances of our life are inevitable, unpredictable. So, we should be prepare ourselves mentally and physically strong in order to survive in hardship of life. Once we become more powerful, then the wind means the adversities of our life feel like a friend of us, and we emerge out more stronger and powerful. The wind blows out weak fires. He makes strong fires roar and flourish. His friendship is good. We praise him every day. Here, flourish means to grow. Poet suggests that wind blows out weak fire means wind supports these strong fires to grow but extinguishes weak fire means those who are weak to face the adversities and they get scared, they become more weak, and those who are strong enough to overcome the adversities, they emerge out powerful and stronger. So they feel like adversities are like friends as they help them to become powerful and stronger. So we get the message through this poem that we should be strong and always be positive. We never be negative in any situation because negativity and unnecessary fear makes us so weak. So we should face the problems with positive thoughts. Then surely you would be successful to overcome it. And then you emerge out much stronger person. In this way, you would become hero of your life.